about these cameras. I think because I don't know, it always makes my head look like real small, like I'm bigger than what I am. And my got a small ass head. But anyway, what's up, everybody? This is Edward back with another video, another episode of Everybody Hates Black Men. I'm your host, Edward Anderson. This is gonna be a 30-minute video, 30-minute little rant. You know, shout out to Shay Sade. She does good work. I know y'all be really trying to pop her on some tether shit, but a lot of y'all need to chill out with that, like for real. Y'all need to stop, like for real. She did a video that she just put out there that I listened to that was talking about that was referring well, let me say this. I want to do a quick little response on accountable commentary first while y'all come in here, then we'll zoom into that video while we're going. So so the video that accountable commentary did on his Blackout channel, shout out to him. Make sure y'all check that channel out. You know, between him and the Dumper, that's some really good information, you know, out there. You know, Dumper's at like 6.67. He don't need no help, but definitely y'all will get good entertainment out of his programming. So definitely, you know, hit him up with a subscriber. He does videos, blah blah. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. But going to accountable commentary, and I get it, everybody don't know everything about every person. I'm not really trying to defend the chick that was saying the video, but here's the thing. I want to make it really clear, and I said it in my last stream, but I want to make this real clear. Number one, I don't have an issue with quote unquote Pookie and Ray Rays, and if they gotta, you know, as far as personal, I'm not on some, oh man, y'all get put. I'm not on that. But let's be very clear here. Pookie and Ray Rays help keep the gynocracy going. And so that the context of the video that chick was doing, that he was responding to, and content is gonna content. So a lot of times people will angle something a certain way, even if they kind of low-key know that it ain't exactly how they angling it. I don't really care, because it wasn't really that really egregious like that. So in its content, and it's an opinion. And these videos, we can't always be on every little thing, right? So basically, let y'all see me for once. So basically, his angle, I get it. His angle, you know, every black woman is basically the same Keisha in his head, I guess. And I don't care, it is what it is. So, you know, the thing about what she was saying was, you got dudes that are in her comment section that, I hate to use the term bash black women, but you got niggas in their comment section that they get off on, as they say in Naruto Enhanced, the ignorance. They get off on ignorance. My thing is, if you living up under a bitch, you really don't got one to talk. I'm just gonna be real with you, because that's a choice for the most part. That's a choice. You're choosing to do that. If you one of these niggas, you know, trading, you know, sex for room and board, I don't really want to hear what the fuck you talking about, because you choose to engage in gynocentric activity doing that. You're choosing, and then you got a lot of dudes that they choose to propagate that and call that game. I have a fucking problem with that. And she was speaking specifically to those guys. And I don't need people, you know, to give a whole bunch of fucking disclaimers for me to read between the lines of who she's talking to. That's why she went as hard as she did. Because she was talking about the specific niggas, she said it, the specific niggas, the Pookies in her comment section that are making fun of black women being evicted. And she was talking about how a lot of them niggas don't got an eviction because they be living up under bitches. And that is a legitimate statement to make in that context. Now, accountable commentary was absolutely right that it is not enough of them niggas to inflate that number to make it like, oh well, the real reason why that number is so high is because he is absolutely correct on that. And her trying to in a small way kind of leave it open to interpretation without directly saying that that's what it is, that's worthy of criticism. The thing is that, and I'm saying it, he said, you know, he basically said that part, I'm saying this. The reality is women is, let's say it in reverse. Let's say a nigga is taking care of like Cardi B, you know, basically busted ass bitches, right? You're taking care of busted ass, broke ass, air mattress ass hoes, you know, mattress on the floor hoes, dirty hoes, because dirty hoes. let's just call it what it is. You doing that, and you run out of money because you simping, tricking off. That nobody would give a fuck up. Nobody would say, well, these bitches are fucked up. They're like, nah, nigga, stop being a fucking trick. Especially when you can't afford it. It is tricking when you got it, and it damn sure is when you don't. Stop trying to, you know, save these hoes so you can feel like you a good man. We would say that. It wouldn't even, the bitches are who they are. They are who they are. But you're the one that's actually taking this action, is creating a hit on your quality of life. It's the same thing reverse. Them niggas are who they are. And I'm not saying they can't change and they can't do better. There's niggas I know that are former Pookies that got their shit together. But in that moment, they are who they are. And if you choose to engage with them, when you hear women say broke dick is the best dick, just like when men say crazy women had the best pussy, you deserve everything that comes after that, because you have chosen to engage in activities that are high risk for a high risk payout. I understand that. I am not immune to that. Maybe in other things. I'm not immune to that. So I'm not trying to act like I'm above it, but you know what you're doing. So we don't get to say it's society's fault for leading you to set actions that lead to you being fucked up. So black women are essentially simping and tricking on niggas because you don't got the looks or the coochie to secure the nigga you want. That tricking is not, you lose manhood points tricking. Bitch, you damn sure lose womanhood points if you got a trick. If you gotta trade like room and board or trade cars, like people always say the nigga driving a bitch's car, his girl's car is goofy. The bitch letting the nigga do that is goofy. Then y'all get mad when he cheating on you in your car. You a dumb hoe. And so I want to make that clear. Like at the end of the day, she's the one that are making these. He gonna be dusty no matter what. These women talk about dusty niggas because they all fucking dusty niggas. That's what nobody wants to talk about. And then they'll come out here talking about what good men need to do, or what men that don't got kids need to help them, help community. Bitch, I'm not subsidizing that bullshit. I refuse to subsidize bullshit that is just gonna keep the status quo going. Fuck that. Well, if you care, no, I don't give a fuck about the gynocracy. The gynocracy needs to die. That's burn it down. There is the black community, the what it needs to be, the competitive, and there's this gynocentric black redneck shit you fucking busted ass niggas and bitches got going on. That shit needs to go, and that shit needs to wither on the vine. And if the children have to suffer because you hoes are bad parents, because I ain't got no fucking kids. So this thing, so it ain't my responsibility. Y'all had them kids with them niggas. Y'all could have had abortions. Y'all chose that shit. You do what my mom did and hold your fucking nuts. That's what you do. You want to do what the fuck you want to do? There's a tax for that. Y'all want niggas to subsidize you doing what the fuck you want to do. Fuck that. Your independence is not to be subsidized. That is for any community. And so that's where what she said was kind of on the bullshit, because she left that open when she know every last bitch taking care of a nigga is doing that. She is not doing that under duress. She is doing that because that is a decision she makes every day to do that. Bad Baby is a white bitch. That dude beat the fuck out of her ass. She is still with him when she has $28 million fucking dollars. There ain't no black female got $28 million still not trading a nigga in. Bad Baby is a stupid hoe. And she's white. Just so you understand, it's the behavior I'm talking about. She is, I saw like a commentary video on her, and dude beat the fuck out of her. And dude was like that before she still had a baby with him. Because I get it. Just because you're sexually attracted to somebody doesn't mean you have to have his baby. But apparently you hoes are too fucking stupid to understand that shit. And then y'all get mad and y'all want other people to subsidize you. Fuck you. For real. You were strong, independent then. You were grown then. Bitch, you're grown now. And so you're evicted because you can't be told shit. Can't nobody tell you shit. You run out of people you can try to leverage or emotionally or whatever. And y'all be down bad. Because y'all are not as independent minded as y'all like to act like you are. And that's the real truth of that. So no, it ain't even them Pookie niggas' fault. Now should they be out here saying nah, 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 nah? Hell no. Because them niggas are a part of the problem. Because they try to gaslight men into doing bullshit. So in that way, the video is valid in that sense. But you need to make it clear that should be a part 2. Talk about you hoes, you deal with Pookies, you deserve to get what you got. Pookies is not good for your quality of life. So it's a disclaimer, just like dealing with fucking cigarettes. So this eviction thing, that is not, and I can tell you, there's niggas I know that own property, that rent houses, they can tell you from personal experience with looking at these bitches' applications. It ain't just, you be having fucking bitches, corporate bitches down bad because they taking care of a nigga. Because you, bitch, SWP has spoken on this. Facts. You want a nigga to control. Because you can't be told shit. That is the issue that leads them to be thick. So now, Accountable Commentary is right. Sense. It give you is on them Pookie niggas. Them Pookie niggas are there because that is that bitch's fault 110%. He could do this, he could do that. That ain't what he's there for. She did not get with him to do that. That may be a bonus, but that's not a contract he signed. He signed the dick and Xbox plan. That's what she got, and she knew it. It wasn't in the fine print. It wasn't in the small words, the lawyerly language, the legal language. It was in pure rich dad, poor dad, fucking 7th grade reading level English of what the fuck you were getting. And all them hoes heard was broke dick. The broker, the better apparently. And they said bet. They did what the big, they clicked through it, and then they want to talk about this shit after the fact and act like they're a victim. Bitch, you're not a victim. You are a stupid hoe. That's what you are. And you stupid hoes play stupid games and they win stupid prizes. That's it. So that's it with that. I just wanted to be clear about that in case y'all didn't see that stream. That's it with that. Now, moving on to Shay Sade's video. And that's Accountable Commentaries, the Blackout channel. That's his second channel. So check that out. I'll share the video. Now, moving on to Shay Sade's video. I haven't shared this in the community tab. I will soon. Shay Sade did a video recently. She just posted it where she shows a video of a black girl talking about how much he caters. This is a Keisha black girl, typical black girl, talking about she caters to her Hispanic boyfriend, and that her black boyfriend spoiled her, but she wasn't interested in him. Now somehow she's not interested in him, but she's her boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So whatever. And this is not a skit. And then dude was on there, like another video she was talking about. This is the video you see first, but dude's talking about black men don't fuck with black women, don't fuck with black men for real. Because and he brought up DDG, as you know, I cover a lot. DDG and how, you know, they wanted him to be with a basic ass white T man versus DDG got more money, valedictorian, which by the way, nobody acknowledges. And fuck all of y'all. Anybody that mentions especially y'all motherfuckers that y'all don't know DDG like that, like you know, Boyce Watkins and people, y'all should be obligated to mention that he was a valedictorian, because I think that changes the dynamic of like who she got with. And I think that's bullshit, and y'all throwing dirt on that nigga name by not mentioning that. But whatever. But and so I agree with what he was saying. I agree with both videos. And you know, Shay Sade does a good job as far as giving her commentary. I'm gonna give mine. Here's the thing. I've been saying this. I told you. They don't want, I put their comment under her video. They don't want to be black. The reason why and here's another thing that black female did in that video they always do. They talk about black people don't get along with each other. No, bitch. Black women don't like black men. If black men did not like black women to the extent we complain about the bullshit you do, if black men did not like black women to the level that women don't like black men, you wouldn't have a community. Niggas would have been dipped out on your ass. Like in damn near Gen X, they would have dipped out on your ass. Like the millennials would be where the Z's are. We would be that from the jump. Y'all wouldn't be with nobody. Y'all would be with other bitches, and y'all would be the handmaiden whores of non-black men. Y'all would be that. Let's just be clear here. So this is how you know black women, when they know they're in the wrong, they always turn it into a we situation. They always turn it into, well, we don't know, bitch. You don't want to be black. We don't have that. And I disagree with BGS. BGS talk about black men don't want to be black either. No, it is not the same. I don't agree with that. I don't. Black men do not, we don't wear blonde hair. We get fucked with, but there's a certain pride in being black that black men have. This is why black women get mad. Cause see, black men don't want to be Hispanic. There's a difference between not wanting to be fucked with and wanting to be a white man and wanting to be a Hispanic. Black women actually want to be that. Lil Kim ass trying to look like a Hispanic girl. They actually want to be not them. Black men just don't want to be fucked with. That is not the same thing. It's not. It is not at all. Because you don't see that manifest in the ways it physically manifests in black women. Black women being overweight. Because why look good for a black man? Because you're affirming your blackness. Black women wearing blonde hair. A lot of this subliminal, goofy shit that black women do. There's literally, as far as I'm concerned, a social mental illness. Black men don't be, it does, we have things like not working with each other and shit like that, but that personal individual issue, it doesn't manifest in the same way. And then you gotta understand, we gotta deal with the gynocracy on top of that. So, it's not the same. It's not the same. So saying black men is not the same. There's a better way to say that. That's not the same. Because black men, there's a lot more things black men have pride for being black men. And I'm not just talking about rap and basketball or sports. Then black women have in pride in themselves. And that is projected. So we don't project that shit on black women like black women project that shit on us. That is very important. It's an important distinction to understand and an important distinction to actually make. And so when you hear these hoes trying to be cute and shit, and she was talking about, because we don't fuck with each other. We don't really fuck with each other. That's bullshit. That's not true. You all don't fuck with us. You all don't fuck with us. That is not the same. That is not the same. It is not. And black people like to skate past shit because they like to not address shit. It's not the same. Like black men, we have real grievances about actual things you do. Your shit really boils down to the niggas y'all want, y'all can't get. And the niggas y'all can get, y'all can't control. That's really the issue y'all have with black men. That's the issue. Hold on. I'll be back. I gotta do something real quick. I'll be back. All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all keeping it under, locking it down. Shout out to that Naruto and His. That was kind of funny. It wasn't the best one, but you know, I like always seeing the reactions that come around. I need to get some upgraded headlights. Seeing how much that'll run me. But anyway, like I was saying, man. So at the end of the day, man, you know, I've been telling you that they don't want to be black. And people, like, sometimes that's overly simplistic. And if you can't... Yeah, wait, ain't nobody here. What the fuck you doing? It's like overly simplistic. It's like overly simplistic. And if you don't really accept that shit, because you like, man, it can't be that simple that they just quote unquote don't want to be black. But I'm telling you, man, that's what the fuck it is. And even I've even heard black women really say that. Like that is another way of saying the self-hatred. So they project that, because you got to really think about it. How else can they really get that off if they have this angst around being black? How else do you think they're gonna get that off other than a general, you know, resentment and contempt for black men? Why do they have this contempt? Because black men, as far as they're concerned, they blame black men for being black. It's our fault. If we didn't exist, somehow in their mind, they would be magically white or some shit. That's literally what it is, man. And so all it is, the black tax shit, the shit where, you know, they have this, just they think it's cute, because the shit she was saying ain't fucking cute, because the goofy shit she do, that's, first of all, let me show you how this harms black women. First of all, what you all do is you all lower the bar so low. These women are like, I can do a quarter, like literally damn near a quarter of what I do for the men that I already deal with, and this dude is gonna be grateful. You make it an attractive deal if you can get past, you know, some of the BS, which this is why it's being more normalized anyway for black dudes to date outside their race, right? You know, the younger generations, you literally make it easy, and that ultimately messes you up. That messes your daughters up, because you all, this is not like, you know, Bitcoin where it goes up, it goes down. Like, this stays, like, it keeps sliding. Like the Z's got to pay for what the millennials had to pay for what the Xers did. The Z's got to pay for what millennials did. The alphas are going to pay for pretty much what the millennials and Z's are doing. Y'all, like, the next generation has to bear the price of you all playing. So you think that shit's cute. And then and here's another thing. When bitches date outside their race, especially bitches do it, there's a lot of baggage that comes with that shit. Like, as far as, that's why a lot of niggas don't want nothing to do with bitches that date white dudes or deal with that, because there's baggage that come, not committing for real, because there's baggage that come with that. It's that compare contrast bullshit. It's the, you know, you feel like you settled just because a nigga black. It's the same bullshit, you know, Megan Good did with Devon Franklin versus Jonathan Majors. You could argue fucking Jeannie Mai versus Jeezy. It's baggage that people don't even talk about. They be in your head with that stupid shit. And not to admit, that's before you have kids. And you got bitches out here talking about, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you cater to that hoe, cater to that dude, that Hispanic dude, you still a black bitch. And when he get tired of you, he gonna let you know. You know how I know that? Because a lot of them dudes, these bitches talking about, you know, what did I tell you? When these white boys or Hispanics, we call them a nigger with a hard R, they sitting here like, don't call me that. You call a bitch, if I call a bitch, all of a sudden you wilding out, but like, don't call me that. I'm like, bitch, you scum on my shoe. I already don't respect you niggas letting these hoes, ain't no pussy good enough that's gonna let a bitch call me a nigga that ain't black. I damn near don't let, I'm gonna keep it real, I damn near don't let black women call me nigga like that, to keep it real. I'll let them say boy, because, you know, with people I know, that's kind of a pet name kind of thing. But I barely let, and that's only with certain people that I grew up with in high school. because that's how they always were. But and they don't even call everybody that. But other than that, like I barely let black women call me nigga if we're gonna keep it all the way a stack. I don't even like that for real. Honestly, I usually don't trip on that, but you know, I clock that shit. And even these divestors will tell you they do that. It always comes back to it. Otherwise, these bitches wouldn't even deal with black men at all. Like if black women were being chose for real like that, they wouldn't even deal with black men at all. Like black men, like at all. Because remember, we're a small minority population. People forget that shit. And so what happens is these bitches out here think that shit, like, see, women are supposed to have the shit shamed out of them for that, because you're actually harming other women in the long run, because what you're doing is you're actually helping us out. You're doing the red pill a favor, because you're proving how fucking stupid them blue pill and purple pill niggas are. That's what you're doing. And a lot of these dudes that may not be on social media, they see that shit. And what a lot of dudes are doing is they're quote unquote quiet quitting. That's what they're doing. They're quiet quitting dealing with black females. That's what they're doing. And that's what a lot of y'all don't really, y'all too fucking dumb to actually pick up on. A lot of these motherfuckers are quiet quitting your ass. They're quiet quitting your ass, and and they're doing it on the low, and then y'all wake up and be like, why aren't nobody going to singles events? When y'all want to pretend, y'all want to play Pop the Balloon show at a single event and not understand why somebody don't want to fucking be there. There ain't nothing you can do outside that you can't do to the house that you gonna pay a premium price for. And there's something to say about going out, but if you don't fucking have, you're not having a good time, you know, you get it. You get what I'm talking about. And so that's really what it is. You got a whole bunch of, like, again, these, I keep saying, tell them to date out. Don't worry about what you're doing. You gonna be all right. Tell them to date out. To see, yeah, you know, I be catering him, and again, and Shay Sade called it. She don't even be doing nothing. Like, the dudes don't even be doing nothing for her like that. What did BGS say? Culture. And in black culture, black women have this thing where they think they really superior to black men. So you need to lead them where they lay. Lead them where they lay. They want to deal with quote unquote YNs and shit like that on some sexual shit. Let them play that game and stop feeling guilty about these bitches and what they're doing. As if y'all niggas, a big way y'all practice self-loathing is through black women. Black men have a self-loathing problem that's you niggas wearing blonde hair. You all really self-loathe yourselves by chasing a bitch that don't want to deal with you. For the sisters that rock with black men, shout out to y'all. And I'm not saying black women should put up with bullshit from black men. We never did say that. But for bitches that are out here, right? For bitches that are fucking out here on some contempt, just stop dealing with black men anyway. But they understand what time it is, but black men gotta push the issue. Black men gotta stop, you know, being fucking low-key masochists as masochists, as BGS would say. Niggas feel like y'all like them niggas, what's them Catholic, them real hardcore Catholic people that'll slap themselves with a strap when they sin. That's what you niggas do. Because you niggas actually believe you deserve what you get. If you picking up what I'm putting down, hit up the Cash App. They believe you deserve it because you're in your play, like nigga. And then you got niggas that are literally like, I was listening to this video, this Brownsville dude talking this man, I almost want to call him an F-bomb for real. You know, basically like talking to BGS. Like these niggas, like, dude, these niggas are just as clueless as these hoes are. It is some dominatrix type shit. Appreciate Nate for the $10 cash app. Make sure y'all check Nate's stuff out. Max about to get my car washed real quick. But yeah, it is some dominatrix type bullshit. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And niggas love that shit. They think that's a part of it. Like, that's a problem. Niggas, you ask a nigga why, they can't tell you. Like, it's like they don't know what to do when a black woman actually does see them as a human being. Because they low-key believe they deserve that shit. Because I guess you don't run the world. Only, like, it's crazy, man. Like, for real. And then they try to put that shit on other black men. Like, other black men are supposed to tolerate that bullshit. That's the crazy shit for me, man. That's the crazy shit for me. Like, you know, they try to sell this shit to other motherfuckers. One nigga tried to tell me I got an adversarial view of women. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, for real. And they think that shit is cute. And it's like, yeah, you gotta let the market. Black men have this. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Likes are free. Black men have this thing where they think that women should be, like, the black men want to shield black women from market forces. You communist ass niggas. You fucking dating commies, man. You dating socialist ass niggas. Y'all niggas want to shield these bitches from the goddamn market forces. Y'all want to protect them from market fucking forces of the shit that they fucking do. The goofy shit they do, you want to protect them, and y'all don't even know why. Y'all should not protect these women from market forces. If they want to play, let them fall through the cracks. Because that lets the next one know what's going to happen. When y'all protect them, y'all are validating the ignorance. And these niggas really think they men. Nigga, you're not a man, you're a cuck. You think cuckoldry is manhood. That's what you believe. Y'all are confused with cuckoldry. Y'all actually think that's manhood. Let me see what y'all talking about. Shout out to the bunker. Yeah, you've been in here a minute. You know. Shout out to the bunker. Yeah, trolls are always in the chat. That's normal. For real. And they think that's some cute, like, you gotta understand, when these hoes say shit on social media, that is them making, that's an announcement, that's a headline, that's a declaration. That's what you gotta understand. So when they say stupid shit like, you know, I cater to my boy, and she had a thought for a hot second, talk about, well, maybe it is self-hatred. Black men don't hate see, what black women do is they know it's self-hatred, so they try to project that on the men and say, well, it's self-hatred, because it's self-hatred for me, it's self-hatred for you. No, men get different treatment, and men respond accordingly. That is not how these dudes treat you. It is well documented that a lot of these dudes be treating y'all like y'all ain't shit. They may date y'all like a fetish, but the reality is they are not committing to y'all for real. That's for real. And y'all are giving all this, and we know why you do it. You do it because in your mind, it buys you out of, in your mind, it validates your femininity because he's not black. It validates your femininity because he's not black. That's what it is. Versus if he is black, he's catering to a black man is affirming your blackness, which you hate. Now, the only time you see this is when she's sexually, she's so sexually turned on her but even then, they're not catering to niggas like that. This is why they have this age-old saying that black people only get along in the bedroom. That's why you have that. Because all that shit is self-serving for her. It self-serves her. Her sexual experience. Her this. Anything that a bitch has to do for a man, a black man really, it's like slavery to them. And they're not having a baby for the man. They're having a baby for them. Everything is one fucking way. And black men are in denial that that's what it is. And you can't solve a problem that you don't acknowledge. That's why the black community is fucked up. And that's why it's going to slide until it just becomes like a permanent underclass. Because of that. It's that simple. And the question really is, the real question is, can you accept that truth or can you not accept that truth? Because that's what we dealing with now. When we come across niggas, you got niggas that either know that's true and they're just actively lying for whatever gain they may get out of that, or they're in denialism, so they try to hide behind God. They try to hide behind some bullshit ass righteousness. They try to hide behind that so they don't have to face the truth. And that's where black men are an issue. That's where black men become a problem. Because that denialism is extremely strong. It is extremely powerful. Because a lot of these niggas, I'm gonna keep it real, a lot of these niggas don't want to live in a world where, like, a lot of this shit will make niggas go suicidal. A lot of niggas do not want to live in a world where this is the reality. They don't. I saw that with Kevin, where a lot of motherfuckers in the comments, because in their mind, it's like their mom, you admitting your mom didn't really love you for real. And niggas can't just square with that. It's like, to niggas, it's like telling these dudes, it's like proving to them that God is not real. They don't know. Or if you see, like, what they think, if aliens ever come, if aliens come, then you kind of know that God isn't real. Some people will believe that, and they don't know how to, like, deal with that in life. That's really the issue. That's what you're up against. Like, this gynocracy, you are up against dealing with people. Like, it's like, how do you convince black men to get off the gynocracy? Well, how do you convince black men that Christianity that God isn't real? That's essentially what we're dealing with. That is essentially how embedded and committed black men are. And that's really for real, for real. So anyway, I gave y'all a strong 45 minutes. I'm about to go in this bitch and get this car washed. Get this car washed and shit. It's about to be loud. Appreciate it. And with that being said, this is Edward. Hell, let y'all go in the car wash with me. We might as well do something different. This is Edward signing off. Peace.